Hello everyone, this is Crustalmania and welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to pose the question to anyone that views this video. Do you know of anyone that's willing to sell a playable copy of Pokemon Colosseum or Pokemon XD? Reason behind this is because as of recently, within the last few weeks, I've been watching gameplay of Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD again. For me myself, I've been really wanting to play Pokemon XD for the past 4 years, but I don't have the game anymore. But I've seen gameplay come here and there, and I've been listening to the Mirror B soundtrack, boss battle soundtrack for XD, and I really do enjoy that soundtrack, all in all. And the reason why I'm looking for these two is basically I want to play them. I don't really want to collect them. I want a playable version because I really do want to play these games again. And I figured this avenue would be interesting since the Pokemon community is kind of already viewing my channel. I don't know who exactly will view it, but maybe someone will. Feel free to send me an email or send me an Instagram direct message if you're interested in kind of selling me a copy of Pokemon Colosseum or XD. I've looked for both of those games online, and it's insane how much the prices for Pokemon XD and even Pokemon Colosseum. Pokemon Colosseum is the cheaper of the two, but not by a lot. Like Pokemon XD CIB is about, I would say, 350 to 400. I don't need that. What I want is a playable version. But the craziest thing is for Pokemon XD, I think just the loose disc scratched up, you can't even play it, is going for about $150. That to me is insane. I can't even imagine a non-playable game that's $150. I can't even understand that. I think Pokemon Colosseum, I think there is one online that I saw that wasn't a bad deal, loose disc, that's potentially playable for about $100, which to me is crazy that Pokemon Colosseum is that much, because I currently do have a copy of Pokemon Colosseum, but because I was younger and I didn't really care about conditioning of things, the back of my Pokemon Colosseum is all scratched up. I think it's somewhat playable, but it does give errors in the middle of playing the game, and sometimes when I want to save, it just gives an error, and sometimes it doesn't come back on. So I know the GameCube discs are very fragile and can scratch easy, and I don't know of anywhere locally where I live where they rebuff the discs. Otherwise, I definitely would try for my Pokemon Colosseum. But I really do want to play both these games again, but XD preferably. I really do miss that game. That is my favorite Pokemon game. So if there's anyone that comes across this video or knows somebody that has the game or kind of wants to move on from the game, we can definitely talk prices. I know XD is incredibly expensive, so I definitely would try and negotiate a deal or something for that, just because I understand the game's super expensive, but I also would want a playable version. I don't want the disc that's all scratched up. And that's pretty much it. So that's kind of what this video is centered around. And the reason why I also posed the question is because I've been really interested in more of the gameplay side of things, in terms of me kind of coming back to Pokemon Arceus and Pokemon ZA is coming out. I was thinking if I could figure out how to do it, if I got Pokemon Colosseum and XD working, I would try and record the gameplay that I did. Now, it wouldn't be as clear on the screen. I might have to use a camera while I play the game or something like that. So the quality won't be great, but it would be interesting kind of just to watch my gameplay again and kind of do a gameplay series. It just won't be as clear as going through the actual computer, because I'm not sure if the bandwidth for the screen and my computer that I have can handle the whole setup to do that. I didn't really look. I've looked into how to do the screen recording, but it's a bit confusing for how to record Nintendo Switch or the Wii gameplay. So I was just thinking of how people do third-party movie recordings like with the camera. I was just thinking about doing that, but I really wanted to do some type of gameplay footage of like Colosseum and XD on this channel if I had those games. So that is kind of also the reason why I wanted to play those games besides just playing those games, is to also have like kind of a gameplay idea, just because I like the Pokemon games quite a bit. As I mentioned before, I actually like the games more than I like the cards. I grew up more with the games, so playing the games for me, like I know a little bit more and just kind of different things like that. I know more of the lore and certain things with the games, so I feel like I have a little more knowledge on the games um, than I do a little bit of cards. I think in the card space of Pokemon cards, my knowledge is probably more so base set, um, Team Rocket, and Jungle and Fossil. Maybe up to early Neos, but like probably all the old original base sets, um, early day Pokemon card sets. But long story short, not to kind of overdraw this video, if there's anybody out there that comes across this video that has a playable version of Colosseum and XD, feel free to message me on Instagram or send me an email, and I will definitely respond back to you, and we can definitely talk about that, because I am definitely in the market looking for XD for sure. Colosseum, we'll see, depending on my own version of Colosseum that I have. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you have a copy of any of the two games, please let me know. Please reach out to me. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So anyways, have a good one, everyone. Peace.